Hey, do you remember that place we always talked about? You know the place where kangaroos play down on the sand? And the forests are so ancient that they start to grow houses of their own? Remember you said you wanted to drive all the way down to the edge where the desert meets the sea?
And you said you wanted to see the stars shine brighter in the skies than ever before, and that when you looked out towards the horizon, all you wanted to see was blue.
I think we just found it.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Mackay Bowls Club, South Suburban Bowls Club, I should say, up in sunny Mackay. And what a great afternoon of bowls we got lined up here. We got the finals of the 2023 Champion Fours. And this event couldn't have been brought to you, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't for the sheer generosity of these wonderful sponsors. Mackay Regional Council, we thank them very much for their generous sponsorship towards this event. Hence the light, the choice of champions, Key Solutions Group, Bioscapes Group, and of course South's, a friendly club. Everybody's welcome. South's Leagues or South's Suburban Bowls Club. And of course Bowls Queensland is always sponsored by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, PCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and Bioscapes Group. We thank them very much for their generosity. And very lucky this afternoon to be able to snare another guest commentator and one of Mackay's finest, Carly Burns.
Back again.
G'day, Carly.
Hello.
How's things?
Oh, brilliant.
That's the way. What a beautiful afternoon. It's a very pleasant 36.4 degrees where we're sitting.
Bit spicy.
So I think there's a nice breeze out there, though, for the players, though. And,
Definitely.
it's we are in starting the part of North Queensland, so, where it all starts from. So, all good. So we see Mr. Ron Somerville, the hard-working chairman of the match committee, coming around, obviously going to say a few words. Inspirational conversation, no doubt. That's okay, but very inspirational. Okay. There we go.
Well said.
G'day Ray Marshall, Nicole, g'day Mike, g'day Scott, and Marianne Davis. G'day Marianne. Watching from Broadbeach. This is Go Broadbeach. G'day John and Terry Hudson, both watching. So see a good starter here from Mitch Mears. And of course the teams, ladies and gentlemen, we have got in the final, we have got Red Hill up against Broadbeach. So we have Brisbane versus, we have Brisbane, which is Zone 4 up against Zone 1, or Group 1, or Group 4, whatever you want to call them. And of course for Red Hill, we've got Benny Walsh as their skip, Greg Rolls, Troy Lorimer and Steve Hayden, and they're up against Nick Cahill, Jarryd Davies, Brad Lawson, and Mitchell Mears. So we see a good start, good starter there from Steve Hayden too. Like Hayden, Steve, very experienced lead, very underrated, and Mitch Mears, well, everybody knows Mitch. He's just one of the nice guys of our great game. Fantastic young fella. So there's, I favour Mitch to have shot there, I'm assuming there, Carly?
Pretty close.
Would be close, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. So it looks to me that Troy is leading. Yep, definitely Troy leading. So just running across the head with that one. So Bradley Lawson playing the backhand. Still your green running superbly here this afternoon, Carly. Geez whiz, I'd love to be playing
Definitely
on that.
turned it on
Yeah.
now.
Love to be playing out there this afternoon. Would be absolutely beautiful.
Bit more shade, I'd be happy.
So you want to play on the indoor, right?
No. Definitely love my grass.
Yeah, that's fair enough too. So Steve Hayden could be a little bit wide with this one here, but coming home to a pretty handy home, and he's going to stay on by the looks of it. So it has stayed on. So Bradley Lawson's first bowl just went in the drink. Hey Amanda. Ann Seymour, g'day Ann, good to have you back on board. Yeah, it should be a great game this one. So Brad looks as though he's dropped his weight down here slightly. Doesn't want to slice the kitty. That's a great bowl there from Bradley Lawson. Lovely correction. So Steve Hayden on the mat at the moment with his coloured bowls. Very distinct. Just running. Is he going to get the outside edge of this bowl? Oh, I thought he may have just flicked that in sideways. So we're going to see one of those trick shots again, aren't we?
Starting off straight off the bat.
Yeah. Okay. Jarryd Davies. Jarryd, of course, moved up to Broadbeach in January this year from Victoria.
Oh, wow, that's a big move.
Yeah, big move for a young man. Going to be... he already is a very good player. He's played for Victoria. He's played Queensland under-25s and really is a very, very, very talented player who's going to go a long way in our great game. And, of course, in the other games too, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have the gold medal match for the ladies on the rink right next door. What a great bowl here too. Just going to run through. Greg Rolls just come back from Perth. Skipped one of the rinks over there. They tell me he won 6 out of 7 games over there. There's only one person. He comes second in the over 60s skips rankings, and John Finlayson was the only one who won the event, won 7 out of 7. And that at that level, that's one heck of a mean feat.
Yeah.
So with the ladies, we've got North Mackay up against South Townsville in the bronze medal match on rink 4. That's on the rink next door to the men. That's North Mackay, local team from up here, playing South Townsville. Suburban Townsville, I should say, not South. Suburban Townsville. And that's Nuggie Pratt skipping against Wendy Jones. In the bronze medal match, we've got North Toowoomba up against Pialba. And in the women's bronze match, we've got Tansy up against West Toowoomba. So there we go. That's basically around the grounds.
Full lap.
Yeah, full lap around the ground. So we've got the 4 rinks in play this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're on rink 6, 5, 4 and 3. So it's good to have all our viewers on board. I hope you enjoy this telecast. Okay, see Nick Howell coming down. He's not going to be too far away from this kitty. He just needs...
It's not going to pull up for him.
No. Great attempt, though. Geez, that's turning now, isn't it, eh?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Turning nicely. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've heard. So, Ben Walsh. It's nice. Just a bit wide with that one, Ben. G'day, Bill and Lorna Armstrong from Victoria. Oh, yeah, say hi to Jarryd. He's a good lad, mate. Right, Nick, got a bit more grass on this one here. He's had an outstanding series. This green here is running absolutely superbly this afternoon. It really is. Same bowl.
Same bowl.
Good memory, the young man. That's, I tell you what, there's 2 good bowls there. He didn't get a very good result, but it looks like a great bowl there from Greg Rolls, Roller, as he's known as by everyone. Ben watching this. very intently. Just starting to rip across the head now.
Yeah. Perfect weight.
Yep. So, looks like the one shot to Red Hill have opened the scoring.
I won.
By one again. Yes,
Every game.
We do, don't we, Carl? Carly, don't we? We definitely do, because everything seems to be in ones. Can't work out why. What's wrong with these ones? Alan Vidler. Mr. Vidler, good to see that you're out of bed, mate. How you going, Al? Hope you're well, buddy. Okay, they've really shortened this length. They've taken the mat back. Troy, of course, a very, very, very good bowler. He's been leading up very well for this combination there. Once again, just
beautiful start.
Drags the kitty off. Look at this for a reply, though, from young Mitchell Mears.
Oh, he's found the gate.
Yes. Later.
No, yeah, that'll be later.
Hey, good on you, Alan. I'm glad that you're on the road to recovery, mate. G'day, Cole. Greenkeeper up here, mate, is a bloke by the name of Warren Mins. He's a member here.
Ming.
Mins, yeah.
Ming.
Ming.
No S.
No S there, Ming. Ming, yeah. But I call Cole a lot of things. Yeah, Ming. M-E-N-G. Warren, great bloke, and his brother is the president up here, Cole. Mate, he's only a ordinary, everyday member of the club. Every now and again, Cole, they fly me up here for a day, and I come up and have a look at their mowers and
Yeah. Give it a once over.
Give it a once over. Give a bit of a hand. Warren rings me probably every 2 or 3 weeks. Sends me photographs. And sometimes photographs of the green too. He's a good lad. No, that's, mate, it's all done with voluntary help, Cole. They do a superb job, mate. And that's why I like to talk them up a fair bit, mate, because this green here is absolutely perfect, mate.
Stunning, and he deserves it. It's very well deserved.
Yeah. Bradley, just a beautiful weighted bowl there. Just needs a little bit more grass. We see some of the competitors who are just arriving. Yep, there's Emma Spicer. Yeah, another great bowl there. Well played. Well played there by Roller. A couple of good bowls. That's not Roller, that's Stevie Hayden, I should say. Has he got the kitty here? If he has, he's got a few.
Sure does.
What a great bowl. What a colossal bowl there from Bradley Lawson. On that running green, to get that and get it just under that bowl there, that's a gem of a bowl.
Precision.
Yep. Greg rolls on the moment. Right there, mate. Can't miss it. And that's one that you don't see too often. We've actually got a new luggage man here at South Suburban. So Cole Ming, who was once the president of the club and a very respected businessman, is now
bagman.
Down to the bagman at South taxi driver. And taxi. Obviously, his wife doesn't know, but he's actually just opened himself up as an Uber driver, try and earn a bit of extra cash. Yes, I'm sure the tax man will be checking out his receipts. Great bloke, Cole. So holding 2 shots there by the looks of that there. Great angle shot there from Robbie, as you can see. And it looks like they'll be holding 2. Maybe that third one. I don't think it might be him, but I don't think so. Oh, Kyle there. Mate, I'm telling you right now, mate, they are unbelievable, buddy. And, mate, I tell you right now, Kyle, the praise that he's received up here with the quality of the greens, Cole, and it is well deserved, mate, because he's, gee whiz, mate, he puts in a humongous effort here, I'm telling you. Doesn't he, Carla?
Yeah,
He
both
does.
of the brothers.
Yeah,
Yep.
and Cole. Cole has said he's over there, he's the president, a wonderful guy.
But yeah, no, Warren he never stops.
Yeah.
Give you the shirt off his back, he would.
Oh, that's for sure. Is he going to get inside edge off this? Oh, not quite, gee whiz, he had a good wait for the what he was after there. G'day, Carla. Yogi, how are you, Yogi? Yogi Best, and of course Carla is going for Broadbeach and Suburban from Townsville. Well, as she should, because she's a member of, she lives up in Townsville, out that way. Okay, Nick is, I don't know who'd have shot there. It'd be interesting to find out.
Gail just walked in, Warren's lovely wife, or security guard as you like
Security
to call him.
guard, yes. Good to see security's here. And it's always wonderful to see that.
Equally as dedicated.
Yes, great. Lovely lady too, Gail.
Yeah.
Right, Nick, looking for the kitty. Little trails worth a few. He's a little bit underdone grass line on this one. He doesn't want to pump this one up. Well, no damage done.
No.
Yeah, Cole, looking forward to it, buddy. Yeah, mate. Actually, a lot of people up here talking about it too, Cole, and they're looking forward to coming down, mate, I'm telling you. So, a lot of people up here I know have made the zone playoff, have made zone, and are looking forward to coming down to Tweed, mate. It's been the talk of the, a lot of people have been talking to me about it, so looking forward to it, mate. And I know they're going to be smicked down there too, buddy. They always are, mate. Okay, Nick, you may go a little bit more aggressive. It's a bit wide, I think, even for his bowl. Well, we're going to see who's got shot now. And I'm assuming they had to be down with them attacking like that.
Definitely.
So, yeah, Troy's got the mat, put it on the 2 metre mark. And Ros Arnold says, watching from Townsville. Good on you, Ros. I'm glad you're enjoying the telecast. Because it's Carly Burns and Brian Marshall were helping Rob Allen, using all of our IT experience, helping Robbie get good pictures.
Yes.
And helped him immensely at lunchtime.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we made sure he put the cameras in the right place. We do that type of thing, do it, Robbie, though, don't we? Yes, he's so grateful.
He said I was the best helper he's had in a long time.
I would agree with that. This is normally me helping him. Bruce does a good job. G'day, William. How are you, mate? Hope you're keeping well, buddy. William, of course, is the hard-working president from the North Queensland. So it's always good to see William. Good to see you enjoying the telecast, buddy. Now, Troy's really done 2-2 here, Carly, and you can see the result of first time they've thrown at this distance.
I like to stretch it out.
I said there was no roll-up for this game, ladies and gentlemen.
Straight into it.
Yep, Mitch.
Oh,
Yeah, just around a bit. G'day, Tyler. How are you, buddy?
date up.
G'day, Brissy. Thought you'd be rolling up, getting ready for Saturday's game, Brissy. Keep your unbeaten record intact, mate. Really important. What a lovely correction here by Troy. That's pretty handy bowl.
Lovely bowl.
So, just moved it just off the tee, so it's actually made it a little bit longer. It's gone, bugger this for a cake.
Yeah.
I'll make this a little bit longer, right? Very nice of him. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with the other matches, I'll just make the announcement now. You can, oh, geez, a nice correction here from young Mitch Mears too. Is he going to sit there though? Yes, he is. That's a great bowl.
Great bowl.
Robbie, under the directions of Bruce and I have been teaching him over the years, has been able to get the other scores up on the screen. You can see the women's gold medal matches under this match here, Wendy Jones versus Nuggie Pratt. And, of course, the bronze medal matches are over there on the left-hand side of the screen. That's Nick Gosley and Hayden Vogler and Diane Reid and Julia Brownie. Still got to get used to that Brownie.
You're getting it out.
I'm
Better
getting
each time.
Getting better each time. So they're where all the matches are, ladies and gentlemen, so you can keep up to date. I know Robbie's got the binoculars and he's doing it every couple of ends. So he reckons he's got good eyesight, but we know he's that old, he's struggling with his eyesight. What a great bowl by Bradley. Very well played, Brad. G'day, Bernie McDonald. Watching from Castlemaine in Victoria. And g'day, Wedgie. How are you, mate? Marion says, come on, Broadbeach. This one just going to pull across the head here, Stephen Hayden. Yeah, just pulled across the head. Good way to bowl on that by Steve. Tell you what, Brad's well down here again too, isn't he? His weight's looking pretty good too as it's running into the head. He's not going to be too far away.
It's just lovely.
That's good bowling, Carly.
Yep.
Jean, no, they didn't make it through. The bronze medal match, as I said, is West Toowoomba versus Tansy, which is Julia Brownie up against Diane Reid. I tell you what, he's corrected here pretty well though, hasn't he? What a bowl. Oh, hang on, that's Roller. That's not Steve. He didn't have to correct. Yeah.
Probably not quite what he wanted.
Yeah.
Not far away though.
Not
Minor
far
adjustment.
Away. Yeah. G'day, Kerry. How are you? Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, what a great effort the other day though. He's just running through there, Jarryd. Great effort the other day, Kerry, by young Jess. Great effort winning the singles over in WA.
All up on Facebook. That was awesome.
Fantastic. Great effort. Well deserved, Kerry. Put a lot of time and effort into her bowls and see her, just so pleasing to see her reaping the rewards that she deserves. Okay, so Roller just running through the head there slightly with that one there. Hey, Gene Somerville. No, he's not Gene. I don't think Troy entered many. I'm not too sure if he entered many club championships, Gene. I'm not 100% sure on that, but he's definitely not playing, that's for sure. Marion says, come on, Broadbeach Bulls. Yeah, it's shaping up to be a crack of the game already, isn't it? Okay, Ben on the mat at the moment. I'd say at this stage, he'd probably be 2 down. Not too sure on that third shot, but we've got quality skips coming down here. You don't really worry too much about it at the moment. Now, Ben, has he got the run? Even onto his own bowl. Oh, gee whiz. That's a bit unlucky there, wasn't it? If he hit that fat, it just would have rocked it.
Just enough.
Just enough, I reckon, to do some damage. Kerry, I meant every word, my dear. She's a champion, you know that. Jarryd just over-correcting slightly. Ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Brown has arrived. No doubt flew here himself. Well, he is a pilot. Okay, Ben.
Yep.
May play a more aggressive shot at this. It's still only it's still got that on the draw, but he may play they're already playing an aggressive line.
It's not gonna.
Oh.
You thread that needle, didn't get a single thing.
He did, didn't he? He was close. Okay. Nick holding 2. He's got another bowl in his hand. You see it's his bowl there on the run. G'day, John Walsh.
3. It's just saying, it's 3.
It is, so that white bowl is in. Yeah. Oh, there you go. So, okay, thanks, Ben.
Yep.
Hey, great bloke, Benny Walsh. There you go. He owes me 1 beer now. No, he is a great bloke. Make a lot of time for Benny. Just won't say it out loud so he can hear me. Oh, what a great try there by Nick. It really started pulling back, but just not quite far enough. Yeah, it looks like...
Yep. 2.
2. Oh, Benny's giving us a bum steer.
Yep.
Mitch on the mat straight away. Grabs the kitty, says, let me at it. And a free haircut. Good on you, Joshy. Yeah, good on you, mate. G'day, Hoops, sorry, how are you, Hoops? I must admit, mate, after all those years after you leaving Musgrave Hill, the party has finally ended, Hoops. I've never seen a club celebrate so much, mate, but hey, got to catch up. We're up in Bundaberg in a few weeks' time, Chris, so if you're around that neck of the woods, mate, love to catch up and have a chinwag to you, mate. Yeah, Hoops was a member of Musgrave Hill for years and years, great bloke. Mm-hmm. He's moved up to, I think he's playing Moore Park. I think he's playing out of Moore Park these days. It'd be good to catch up anyway, Chris. What a great bowl there from Troy. So Mitchie's cut his grass line down slightly here. Comes down to his weight now. It's starting to look pretty good. Starting to move into the head now. Just comes down to his weight. Believe you me, Mitchie needs a bit of weight. I'm just the boy that can give him some. I've got plenty to spare. Isis Bowling Club. Oh, okay, mate. They tell me that green at Isis, I've been told by a lot of people, it's absolutely a fantastic green, Chris. So we go past it all the time, as you know, mate. And always look in there when we go past, but it's never open when we go past. Alan Biddler, I bet he's got bad eyes. Lady's not cutting my hair. Hey, good on you, Al. Hey. It's one thing I like about this. What's why I like the banter.
Yes, it's brilliant.
Always plenty of compliments thrown here on the live stream. So Brad's just a little bit wide with this one here, starting to work its way back. It's just going to stay out there. Tell you what, it came back a lot further than I thought it would.
Swung hard.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike. We're definitely up Harvey Bay in May, but we'll also be at Pyalba on the last weekend of November, doing their fours for Johnny Walker at the Pyalba Club. We see a great bowl here from Steve. Gee whiz, he's played that brilliantly.
Lovely.
And, of course, mate, we'll be at Urangan the week after that.
You guys doing the juniors at Bundy?
Yep.
Yeah, that's when you're going to be at Bundy.
Yep. You going up there with York too?
Hoping so. You don't have to be a full member to do that one, do you? How does that work? Because it's a bit different to the school cup.
Yeah, no, you got to be full member.
You do?
Yeah.
because see, that's one of the rules with the school cup. One can be a full member and one's not allowed.
Yeah.
So, but the girls definitely want to, but I've just got to see whether they've joined or not.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they tell me it's a crack of a green hoops, that's for sure, mate. Must call in there one day. I said every time we go past, it's normally pretty early in the morning, buddy, as you'd understand. Like the other night when we left Robbie's place was, we left about 1:15 in the morning. So the sun was only coming up when we were going past the ISIS club. As we stopped for a cup of coffee. But not at the ISIS club, mate. They weren't open, trust me. Laurie, Nick's playing for Pialba, mate. He's living up in Harvey Bay. Oh, he's under that bowl. He had the result there, Jarryd. Just missed it. Very good attempt there. Bowl stayed on, so it's very beneficial. But they really need a close bowl now. That's what they're chasing. Roller, I think he's going for a bit of cover with this one here, just so you can see a bit of danger building up out here. And he's put one out there just to cover what could happen.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah. Got a more direct line on this one here. Oh, well, he got the result.
Yep.
Yeah, Nick's pretty happy with that. Yeah. They started snoring, mate, so I had to wake you up.
Oh, Robbie.
Dear. No, he's all right. He's good. Pleasure, Laurie.
Even a workhorse has got a snooze sometimes.
Yep.
Oh, that's a pretty good bowl.
Yeah, very good bowl there, in actual fact. That's off the centre line to draw that. That's class, isn't it, you know? Shirley, that really is great bowls, and I said it's this is going to be a game and a half, this one. I mean, all these games, tomorrow the pairs start, that's going to be sensational, and of course Wednesday, Thursday we've got the singles. And again, what a field we've got assembled for that, and it's just going to be great bowls all the way through. So Nick, has he got the weight? Not quite. Just not quite there. So we've just after this end here, I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of a bloke that knows a little bit about bowls. Just a little bit about bowls. He only played for the state half a dozen times probably, if he was lucky. But then he became a state selector. And he played a lot more games. Well, that's not true, but I just thought to make a good story up, that's all. Jimmy C, ladies and gentlemen, will be in to say a few words with Carly. So we see here Nick just got to add a bit more weight to his last bowl. Good 6 foot short, but perfect line on it. So he's got this pretty well pointed. He's interested in it. Starts working into the head now. He's definitely got the run. Doesn't want to move it too far. Like that. just one half a roll too many. But gee whiz, but that was perfect control there, really. But he just played with just that tad too much weight, which is very intent to reach the head. But I'll tell you what, and Ben's got a great bowl here too. He's going to make that pay. Oh, it's just going to cut across the head too. Geez, the green's at its peak now. It's running absolutely superbly. So with that, I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Mr. Jimmy C.
It's all already well worn in for you. There you go. Yep, you got it. There you go.
The jack's going back and we've settled in. Okay, we've played 4 ends. And we have a 3-2. It's going to be a cracker of a game because I guess that you guys have already gone over all the
Yep,
ins and outs of these 8 players.
definitely. Mr. Marshall had it covered.
They wouldn't be Mr. Marshall. Gee,
Yep.
I like that. I don't know when the last time he was ever called Mr. Marshall. Well, you don't get to the final of the Champion of Champions for the 4s without being a proper player, and they've got 8 proper players out there.
Definitely. Big change in length.
Yes. Pretty handy starter.
Yep.
Around the place. Has Brian been having a guess at the speed of the green now?
Oh, little one. 17.
Best part of 17?
Yep. That's last quote.
And hardly any breeze at all.
No, we're just getting a little one off to the side here, which is nice, through the tent.
We had a lot of greens in our district in Bundaberg that run 17, but we also get 25 knots of wind to go with it.
Oh, wow.
Smack the line. Mitch seems to only be a little bit off the line. He's got to be going. Could run into that one with a bit of luck. They've had some really good games to get to where they've made this final. It was a big win in the morning game by the Red Hill boys.
Yep.
They had to get a big margin up, and they did in the last couple of ends where the grand final spot in the second section was up for grabs depending on how they went.
All the different results, yeah. It's pretty clear cut for the ladies, but
And the ladies have a good head just over there. I can
Yeah, it's
see
brilliant.
round the corner. They've got 8 or so bowls within 15 inches. And that's a pretty good performance for the speed of green. He's left that one a little bit behind. We'll see if that's wide enough. I don't think so.
no, it's still got a big, beautiful finish, even at that short a length.
Fiddler. Right place. Hello, Alan. We've got quite a few little comments up there. Looks hot. Lucky I'm having a coldie. From Shieldsy. And
He's settled in the nice, cool surrounds of his living room.
Jean Somerville. Well, maybe this shot hasn't come along yet, but Rollsy's put that out in the pretty close to the right territory, but it's probably going to get across. How far?
Wow.
Just far enough. Best part of a metre. Well, Jarryd's a little wider than everybody's been. Does he arrive?
Not quite.
We had Nick's team playing the Bagara side in the morning game, with Nick being ex-Bagara player and his father being in the Division 1 pennant side for the state finals. And Nick not being in the pennant state finals, Broadbeach aren't there, and this one's got it a little wrong side. Well,
Might have been just enough.
we'll see with what Nick's going to play here. Reasonably
We
quick
are.
at those two bowls. We got rid of most of the head,
Yeah, he did.
and
was a good clear
obviously
out.
he owns those two bowls because they're Jarryd's. So we now have Walshy. He's got a nice track, and I guess he's drawn it.
Oh, what a great bowl.
It'll be shot, I think.
Yep.
And I'm not sure how many down he'd have been. There was at least 2, possibly 4, depending on who owns those white bowls. I'm still coming to terms with who's and who's.
Yeah, well, Mitch has got one set of them, but there's 2, so.
And Nick falls back in. Well, they know who's got shot.
Yep. Not going to tell
That
us.
would be Nick's bowl by the look of the way Mitchell is running back, picking up the mat. So Nick has drawn the shot with his last bowl.
Yep. Going to stretch it back out.
Well, they threw short. The others threw it in
Yeah.
the ditch. They may use the short, long story.
Yeah.
Wendy Jones has got away to a 5-0 lead.
Oh, there's that breeze.
Somewhere near it, Mitch. Does it finish off? It finishes off.
Beautiful. Great starter.
Emu Park, Lawn Bowls. Know some people going to Emu Park shortly. Not a bad little joint.
That's my uncle was the greenkeeper there for about 25 years.
Is that
30
right?
years. Yep. The golf club and the bowls club.
Okay, Fiona Hall. G'day, Jimmy. Hello, Fiona. I hope you're fully recovered from your little stint in one of those places that serve you all that hospital food.
Oh, no.
A little bit under in something. Just a little bit under in grass, but around the place. We're a metre or so from ditch to ditch, or one blue line probably. This is a track, but will it arrive?
Oh. Robbie. Yeah, you did. That's all right.
3-all. Thank you, Evelyn.
Yep.
Didn't take long to fix that up.
Nope.
Master of Ceremonies pushed the wrong button. Doesn't do that very often. Well,
Well,
it's not how, it's how many. Would have thought that was possibly off centre. Next round of Test Tuesday. You'll be right, Fiona. Only the good die young. Can't get much better, gooder than Fiona. We've got to take grass. How many balls go narrow on this rink? That'll be back to the line, will it? Just about back to the line. It's what you call a waste of perfect weight. Hard to get your weight exactly right. And bowl at 2'6" narrow. This one's following the same track. Oh, he's hanging towards the jack before he starts to rip. Now he rips.
Oh.
Well, that's a bit of track. And we left it behind.
North Mackay ladies have got themselves on the board. This is good.
That's your completely unbiased opinion.
Completely. No, I like the Townsville ladies as well. They're great to play against and with. Slight amount of favouritism. Oh.
Rolls, he's out there. And still out there. Somewhere near the boundary peg, I would think.
Yep.
Looks like it might be on by a cigarette paper.
Mm-hmm.
I was marking the under-15s junior singles final at Bribey Island one day, and I went to spray a toucher, and the spray had run out. And as I looked up, Mitchell had sent a drive down in between time that was 3 foot away from the jack. So I jumped over to the side, exactly the side that the jack flew to, and only hit me in the arm. I was on the borderline and it was 5 foot high, so it was going to go about 8 rinks sideways.
Oh, wow.
But I had 2 little sprays at the bowl with the spray pack, and nothing came out. So I was fumbling around and looked up, and the Mitchell had sent one down, and Julie hit the jack smack in the middle, and it took off. It would have gone probably 30 foot in the air if it hadn't. I just fielded it, sort of thing.
Good wicket keeping.
It's a few years ago, because that was under 15 final. Somewhere near it here. He gets through the gap, the same gap as the track made with the previous bowl.
That's what they were looking for.
Brought it into the count. Change his shot. No. Yeah, he dives under that. He's getting to get closer now. Gets exactly the same as those 3 bowls went down there.
Yep. Someone left that gate open. All went through it.
We're not exactly sure of the 3rd shot. Two shots. I would think that's probably the biggest margin across the board from what I can see. 7-6, 5-all, 5-3, 5-3. So we've got 4 games on our hands.
Yep.
And those people have been watching for the last 2 days will be saying what great greens we have here. This grass green here, running 17, it's fantastic. A couple of the players haven't come to terms with taking a bit extra grass.
Yes.
This one has.
Oh, what a bowl.
Something like the right grass.
Something like perfection.
We were thinking of bumping it, Mitchell, were we? We thought of bumping it, we go a metre across.
Still in a handy spot if it does get bumped, I suppose.
Let's tracked it again. How far does it get back?
All the way?
Yep, all the way to make 2.
Yep, beautiful bowls.
You call that one on the jack and one at the back.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even very far back.
No.
Bradley, pretty close to sitting it down.
Yeah, good bowl.
Probably still 2, but something that can be worked on. A couple of bowls just over a foot behind. We've got to get across a metre if he doesn't give it away.
Good miss.
Yes. It's a very good miss, just testing the skipper's heartbeat. See that his pulse rate got up a couple of 100 points then. If this one arrives, it'll give it a run. And there it goes. Very hard to play those sort of shots on this green. Old-fashioned people that used to play with wide-turning bowls would be drawing and driving. Probably had a lot more dead ends under those conditions. This may make another.
Yep, lovely bowl.
I think Nick's team from Broadbeach may be attacking shortly. I don't think they'll be drawing to that.
Nope.
Whoops, by the stance we're not drawing to it anyway.
Oh, wow.
We'd say that that's
Holy
nearly worth
moly.
a replay.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll look across at the boss. No.
Oh, Robbie won't want that.
Okay. Now we were saying those two skinny white bowls weren't much good, didn't we?
Yeah.
And
What do we know?
here he comes for the shot, very close too.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't know how many bowls he hit out of that head.
Well, looks like
May have been 6.
It's definitely a clearance sale.
Clearance sale. Here we go, we're on the replay.
Yeah.
Well, there's 5 of them there.
There we go.
Okay, 5.
Plus his
5
6.
plus his drive.
Yeah.
And then he draws it back foot behind.
That's pretty brilliant.
I suppose that's why they're in the final of the event. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these sandwiches.
Yeah.
Nick touches the kitty. Rightio. We've got Walshy with a little bit of pressure on him. And I mean more than a little bit. Nearly wide enough. Nearly wide enough.
Oh,
We'd say a good shot.
great bowl.
What the doctor ordered, it didn't get him shot, but it did everything but. I guess I've had cold ham, cheese, tomato toasted sandwiches before. There's worse things that'll happen to a person in life. He's got some track. He's a bit past, but I don't. Well, she's nearly bowled this before Nick got back to the mat.
Yeah, they don't muck around. Just get on and go.
Yes, it's been good that way, that on this speed of green we've been able to got it.
Great bowl.
Two stunners.
Yep.
Is it 1 or 2? 2.
2. Sensational skipping.
Benny, it was the champion of champions singles winner 2 years ago or 3 years ago, not very long ago. We might be in that book.
Thorpey saying hello.
Hello, Thorpey. Holler for a marshal. Yeah, we'll send him into the bin.
Yeah, he's in the sin bin. I think he likes it there, though.
Gary Nordloff. You could do what the monkey does, Jim. Thank you. Tommy Cummins is on there. You don't often get a celebrity like that. New South Wales state singles winner and however many Queensland events. We mightn't be able to count them all. We hope to bring you out of cotton wool when the live streaming happens at Bagara, Tommy. Just for a guest appearance, I would think. One's got a little bit more to travel, but it more than likely will. Very good shot. Kitty on the 6 foot line. Somebody's got to get one behind at some stage.
Yep.
Sean Ingham. Last time Nick Carr was at Mackay, pretty sure He dropped 2 8s in the same,
Same
weekend.
weekend.
Oh, very nice for you to mention that nugget. John Lennon won the 2019. He won the Champion of Champions at Toowoomba. Very good, Johnny. 4 years ago.
Couldn't agree more, Declan. It was a brilliant shot.
Look at that.
There we go, sorted.
We've got anti-fly technique here. Yes. Well, first few bowls they haven't drawn a toucher on, which is a bit strange after watching the last few ends.
Probably the most scattered they've been.
Beat Glenn Pitt in the final, Ray Marshall says. Cracking shot that by Jet.
That'd be the shot.
You live streamed that game, surely?
Mm.
I was there. That was the one when Johnny Martin from our area was driving home after the Champion of Champion pairs and decided to have a heart attack and go to the hospital. He spent most of his, what you call being under pressure for a few days in the Champion of Champions. Took it out of him.
Caught up with him on the way home. Isn't that good?
So he had the opportunity to eat a fair bit of hospital food for a while there. Comes a bowl. Bradley. Wendy Jones led 5-0 in that ladies' grand final. And the North Mackay side has scored the last 8.
Definitely a lot of local support here, especially for those girls. All hiding away in the shade.
Yes, the very interesting game in the bronze for the men.
Oh, yeah.
There was a jumping jack. Hayden Vogler just put the jack straight into the sink.
I think it might have clipped an ankle on the way through.
They're having a look at bowls 3-4 metres away now. It's starting to kick some out too. It's not just one. Kick 2 out and call the umpire.
Long measure.
See, Toowoomba were in the section with a bye and had a bye this morning.
This morning, yes.
So they basically knew that Nick would win the section and they would be playing in great shot. Rollsy's come to the fore.
Yep.
Been playing last few ends a little bit under his normal standard, but that one's come. Nick's going to call him to attack, I'm sure.
Well, after his previous effort, I'd back him again too.
I'd say you do that big wind-up shortly. Blocker.
Ooh. Good dive.
It wasn't a shocker, it was a blocker. I thought it was a shocker when they played it. Yes, a very interesting little head there now. And I guess Nick will still attack.
Good morning from Cyprus, from Barbara. Hi, Barbara.
Cyprus. So Hayden hit that head pretty hard, but obviously Pyoba scored. Trying hard here too. He's just going to
Straight through.
straight through to the ditch. I would think we'd just get up on the bank here. Must be close. Now, what bowls hung on around the edge there then?
Not the result they wanted by the looks of those faces.
No. And I'm sure that Nick's bowl wasn't a toucher. We shift the advertising sign a bit to put that up. We have a toucher in the ditch.
David's just asking about the team that pulled out with the bye.
That team came from the Cairns district. Up north, they had health troubles and couldn't field a side, which
That's
made
a
it a little
shame.
bit tough. Below, of all people.
So that's where it's lucky the Townsville ladies were lucky that they were able to get a sub.
Yes. One shot
One
to
shot.
Red Hill. Now Bruce Kirk's answered one back here for Barb Austin from Cyprus. Got the week off, which is good. Don't get much leeway for getting time off around these blokes here.
Oh,
And Mike Watts from Wales. Mel Elligich.
yep. Saying hello.
Hello, Mel. We had a friend who came from Cyprus.
Berated his bowls speaking Greek.
That wasn't Georgie Savis, I hope. You had a birthday the other day, Mel, I think. And you need another couple to get a message from the Queen. Oh, you can't get a message from the Queen, can you? It'd be pretty bad if you get a message from the Queen. Oh, okay. You might be getting a message from the King. We have another great head in the ladies' game.
Great bowl. Beautiful. Yeah, well, we just got to add the 2 on to Walshies.
Okay, Wendy Jones's team's got the mat. Might nearly square up that game. No, it was only 1 shot, so there's still 2 the difference. Yeah, talking about the men's bronze team, Nick Gosley and his team got rolled by 2 shots on the last end. They were level with Ray Kurt's local side.
Yeah,
Fantastic game.
it was.
And that saw them relegated into the bronze playoff, whereas Hayden and his West Toowoomba side, bush rangers that they are, had the bye and already knew they were in the bronze playoff, so they would be more mentally prepared than just getting rolled for a spot in the gold final.
Nice cruisy morning. Plenty of time to relax and come in and enjoy their game. I suppose they've got to be happy. 2 Toowoomba teams, the ladies in the bronze and the men's in the bronze.
Yes. And let's not forget about the Tansy ladies.
Of course not. They're a beautiful side.
At last count in the Tansy ladies, I don't know, this might be a couple of years ago, but I think they had 8 players.
Oh, wow.
Like, they're just enough to have a final in the fours. I'm not sure it was like school when you pick one and pick 2. It's your pick next to make the teams up.
Draw straws. That would be the fair way.
Anyway, they were playing in the finals last year too, I'm pretty sure. Nick Gosley's attacking and likes it. It's starting to dislike it now.
Well, it's gone forward.
We'll get back to this game. So
Oh, there we go. Anne's just letting us know Tansy won silver last year.
Okay. I knew they went very well.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Tab and bank managers. Very astute punter, Mel. We'll see if Rolsey can emulate what he did previously. He needs an awful lot of luck to stay on the green. I guess it stayed on the green. Looking to arrive on that bowl, but going with the jack, with the gap,
Ooh.
with the gap. On the whole, that was a pretty good shot. Still very hard to play that shot. A bit of weight, bit of the weight on a green turning like this. Everybody was clapping Hayden's shot on the next door rink. They're kicking balls out, taking 2 out and going for the measure. So the jack was almost in the ditch and almost out to the corner peg. Here we go. Nick will arrive. Fairly quickly arrive. One person I met yesterday strangely enough, in the bar, I wasn't drinking, of course, being bowls of Queensland, but I noticed him in the bar, went and said g'day. I haven't seen him for nearly 10 years. One Kevy Hewitt, who, especially people in this area and Townsville would remember, won the state singles 2 or 3 times in a row. Wouldn't know how many times he played for Queensland and how many times he played for Australia.
Wow.
But we just mulled over a few quick stories involving Clary Maloney, most of them. But if Tommy Cummins is still watching, I did run into Kevy Hewitt. Always good run into a legend. He's here for a few days, apparently, being an ex-Mackay person. Moved to Harvey Bay and now moved to Sunshine Coast.
Just the one?
Just one.
Just one.
Not many people get to play for Australia from the bush. Colin Kelly.
Oh, great ball by Nuggy there.
Nick was watching that bowl that it didn't crash because he didn't want it to be. It got back to Jack High.
It did.
Not completely wasted. It looked to be out in the next territory, the next postcode. Yes, I'll be happy when this lady sends over and
Yes,
they get
get that out of the way.
Get that pole out of the road. It's almost on the draw. Got to be inside it by about 6 inches. Should leave it there. Dad just removed it. Oh, the next one.
Oh, no. Dills wasn't quite quick enough. She tried.
We won't replay that one, Robbie. Gary Ayrton.
She thought she'd already sorted it out with the first one.
Yeah, she fixed that up completely. Good afternoon, Gary. It is a good afternoon here. It's only 35.7. Predicted of being warmer than that at some stage.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we are in the shade here.
We are catching a little bit of that breeze.
Well, there we go.
Deals is staying well hydrated.
All those touches that these blokes have drawn, they've just decided to
Have a breather.
have a breather. This one's pretty close. We call that pretty close. Good shot, Mitchell. Well, get around it, feather in. I was standing around watching this morning and a couple of the local experts were there. There's a couple, there was three of them actually in a one bunch.
Oh, wow.
There was Walshy, Tool and Pistol. And they were sitting on the same table,
Trilogy.
and someone actually said, "Is that the table of no knowledge?" Very insulting for those three.
They would have taken that with a grain of salt, surely.
Oh, they didn't want to fight. They realised that was just a bit of a story. Well,
They're all
talking
full
about
of plenty of things.
talking about a bit of a
knowledge.
story, there was a fair bit of stories going on. Nearly fell in the ditch, Nick. We would have replayed that if you fell in the ditch, Nick. Hello, Pistol. Hello, Rollsy's having a bit of a trundle here at the bowl. It's close. Right in the middle. Got a pretty good track. He only has to get... Oh, he's got a little bit of travel on it.
You're right there, Robbie.
He's right.
So the North Mackay ladies have picked up a 2, so it's 10-6. There's part of your trilogy you were talking about.
There's
before.
there's
Yeah,
two of the
two out of the
three
three
musketeers. Where's Walshy?
He's just stuck his head back around the corner, playing Bo Peep. Here he comes. There you go.
Where's Toole now? They might have got rid of
Toole's
Toole.
over there. He's been outcasted, relegated over to the Boondocks.
He probably couldn't listen to any more stories out of those two.
Well, he's probably just crying because he couldn't get a word in.
We go here. Has he got better weight? Because he's inside that one to win.
Couldn't agree with you more, Gary. The green is perfection.
We'll have a little bit of a chat in the middle of the green from the Red Hill boys. And we've got 4 of them shoulder to shoulder in the corner peg here from the Broadbeach boys.
Well, local expert to local water boy. There you go.
Well, he is playing in the singles.
Yep.
He's got to prepare himself with a bit of practice for the singles on Wednesday, Thursday. Unbeknown to myself that it appears that Biscuits will be marking his singles game.
Okay.
And he then said, well, I'll have to walk to the head quite a few times to just check that he gets any calls right. Rightio. We're running. Got it out a bit wide, but it's got that gap.
Oh.
Was what he was after, I imagine. Nine ends for 12 shots.
It's not gonna arrive.
Not quite.
Nope.
The other side of it.
So
Another one to make 8-5. The other two bronze games are both 9-8 at the present stage. 9-8, 9-8.
One end the difference.
We're getting up towards halfway mark, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're 10 ends here, similar in the other games. And young Brody's just played a bomb, resting toucher. Not that easy to play a resting toucher, as some of the viewers would see. And this is where Chloe Stewart and I she'd rag me for saying ditch to ditch when it's T to T.
T to T.
Can't be wide enough. Gets to the blue line.
Not far away.
Not quite to the blue line, but somewhere in the vicinity on the ditch to ditch end.
That pulled up nicely.
Plenty to happen in this game yet, but just sneaking away one at a time. He's got this one out. Might be it. It might be in as well as out. No, it's on the lip. You can just see it in the corner there next to the sports sign. South Suburban sign. And this one's getting back towards the ditch as well. Very much so back towards the ditch. Very much so that they'll have to pick it out of the ditch.
Gonna rest on this bowl. Yep.
There's hard-working Ron Somerville. And I'd offer him some of my sandwiches, but I do know that he doesn't eat cheese.
Oh, there you go.
He has a thing with cows. Fair track. Got a bit of travel in it. Don't want to see that white flash it more than 2 or 3 more times or it might disappear. Still, holding shot and a bowl behind the head. Worse things will happen than that.
Not quite.
Jimmy Tatum.
Tatum?
Tatum.
Tatum.
Don't know, Jimmy. You're obviously a good bloke with a name like that. Yeah, close. Close for a rest.
Great bowl.
A little tickle. Probably been shot without the tickle. Just made it into a really good shot.
Oh, is that where
Troy.
I introduced myself?
Troy, yes. You introduce yourself. Troy doesn't know you. That's something. I thought he knew everybody. Carly.
Just a Mackay local girl
Just a Mackay local girl.
that loves bowls.
Well, I know you did the commentary yesterday afternoon
Certainly did.
and this morning. And this game since we've sacked Brian.
Yep.
Another good shot by Rolsey.
He just needed the aircon. That's his excuse.
I think he's poisoning his lungs. More than likely. Certainly,
I love watching that drive. It's beautiful. It just comes out so nice.
yes, he doesn't throw them in the air or bounce them or whatever.
Not at all. Very controlled. Hi, Misty. Watching from Grafton, New South Wales. Afternoon to you, Troy.
Troy comes from a very famous bowling family. Neville and Wendy. And his brother, who I met quite a few times at Coolum. I know Neville is first entry into the Bagara Fours in Australia Day. Really looking forward to. It's a great shot in the ladies' resting touch.
Oh, Wendy Jameson's his mum.
Yeah,
I played with her last year in North vs South.
there you go.
She's a lovely lady.
What's Nick doing here? He's got a lot of looking for the ditch travel on it.
Oh, you're getting roused on.
Craig. I was close. I got Jamison right.
Yep. That would have nothing to do because of the scotch.
Neil Carswell, watching from Glasgow. I belong to Glasgow. He comes into the head. There's a jack not moving. Bit closer to something here, but he's getting across now.
Just skirts away. Hello to Neil, watching from Glasgow. So the lady scores 6-12 now. I've got another 2.
I see that. That board's going to double figures, isn't it? 11. They scored 3 then, Red Hill.
Yep.
11-5. So we're creeping away one at a time.
Yeah.
That 3 just opens up a little bit at half time. 11 ends down. And a bomb to start with. Gets right to it. Nearly right to it.
Beautiful starter.
And a fair answer from Mitch. Now that's what they were doing at the start of the game. They just went off for a couple of
That's
ends
it.
with the lead bowls.
Just had a little rest.
Because this is only 2 or 3 foot. I suppose it's one blue line short of ditch to ditch. This one's just gonna run out of puff.
Gonna quite make it.
That flash you saw in front of the screen there was one
One of your
Michael,
trilogies.
one Michael Walsh carrying a beverage. Another in the head from Mitch without being shot, but being somewhere around the ridges.
Lovely bowls.
Hayden's coming into the area here. Needs to catch the inside of one of those bowls. And did. Might not count. Mitch's bowl on the right hand side.
Well, thank you very much,
Possibly,
Evelyn.
probably.
Got to have a good sense of humour when you chin wagon with these pair.
Well, she's had a hard morning having to commentate with Brian. It must be much easier now.
Always a pleasure.
Come on, Walshy. That's it. Righto. Well, I guess this one's behind because it's got the right grass. I'd say that was plan A. Looking at that head and the fact that the Broadbeach team isn't afraid to drive. And driving
Very
is a
Definitely not.
is a serious requirement on these sort of greens. Very hard to draw your way out of trouble with very close bowls. Hello, the ladies have got quite a few sitting on their cloth, as the ladies do, placing the bowls on the cloth so they know how many shots they have.
Yep.
Whereas the men just kick the guts out of them all over the place and have a guess at how many they kicked out afterwards. That's another one.
Yep.
That's 4.
Four to North Mackay.
I'm not going to say, because I don't know what Nuggy stands for, because I was told if you called her your proper name, she might smack you down.
Yeah,
You've
no.
got to call her Nuggy.
She's only ever been known as Nuggy. She's been one
Is
of
she
our...
Georgie Pratt's
Yes.
wife?
Yep.
Yeah,
Certainly is.
I've known George for a long time.
He comes along and supports her with all of it. She's one of our skips when we go away
Oh,
for
he was
district.
telling me about his trip. He was telling me yesterday about his trip to Emerald to play the
Yep.
zone game where they won by 1.
Chauffeured the ladies there.
Yep.
Because he's a...
Took
good
9
egg.
hours to drive there and 14 to drive home because he got lost.
Yep.
Some people wouldn't tell other people that sort of story. But I always sing him a bit of North to Alaska. It's George Pratt, his partner, and his brother Billy too, crossed the
Yeah.
Eagleton River. Bonanza snow. Let's go with the bowls. We're up as per usual, and the
Crack.
jack is in the ditch. And
Come out and
it
bonk the camera.
did it hit the camera?
Yeah, got the leg of the camera.
Okay. Might have knocked it off centre yet, Robbie. We'll know when we swing round.
I think it's still pretty good. You got that nice little arch of the line still. Yep. I reckon if that bowls bag wasn't there, it probably would have landed at your feet.
Yeah, well, that would have been lovely.
First slip.
That would have been my first slip, getting hit on the leg by a jack. That I didn't even got the TV screen in front of me. I didn't even see it jump the ditch.
Afternoon, James, all the way from Scotland. and Red Hills Bowls Sport and Community Club have joined us. Looks a bit squiff. Oh, Robbie, Troy's giving you some lip.
Not skew-if. Kerry Gillespie can tell you that it's still good, Troy. Watching from Port Macquarie, Rex Hawkins. We had Fast Eddie up from Port Macquarie, was up Wagara for about a week, which increased our bar trade enormously. Okay.
Quick flash of the workhorse himself. I think you've upset him, Troy. He's left the building. Throwing shade like that at him.
Well, he's pretty hard to upset, really, unless, except if anything goes wrong with any of his equipment.
Exactly. I was helping him line it up just before. This game is very, very precise.
I thought I might have been getting the bullet from any commentary before it started on the first afternoon. I asked Brian Marshall where that skinny little pie eater was. And seemed to take that at the time, so he must have been in a good mood.
Caught him on a good day.
Barb Hippersley, Clive and Barb are on board.
From Bagara.
They, the Bagara boys played so much better this morning. They played really top bowls. And score that Nick beat them by this morning wasn't fair indication, because if they'd have played as good as that in the first game, they would have gone very close to winning it.
Mm.
Well, that was Hayden's job. If the lead's got one right on it, we'll put one just behind. Wasn't it? No points for dropping short in that position. Bradley can't get all the way back, I don't think. Well, he might get all the way back, but he's behind.
Good back bowl.
He did get all the way back. We have a change in the scores. Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, I can't respond to that one without getting the bullet. Somewhere near something. He's going to be quick again. Not much quick, just quick enough not to be in the result. He took a foot off the first one. You just see the edge of the first one. We've got Robbie out roaming around the place at the moment, so we haven't quite got that ladies' score update.
No.
Nuggie Pratt scored 4 shots, so there is a gap of 10 in the ladies. Oh no! Guess what comes? Guess what comes next? You get ready to catch this jack?
Yeah.
When this jack comes through, look out! The jack's coming your way. The last one bounced up here and hit the camera.
Get ready to catch Cole.
Well, make sure you get your hands together to.
We're just not. Yep. Okay.
Oops! He's not even running at that.
I'll let him know.
Okay, he's coming now. Oh, he didn't have to drive at it. What a great shot.
Hey, Boise.
They're
all the
not
way
3
from
down
Rural
now.
View.
No, he's back now. We can't say anything more.
No, we can't say any more, Troy.
Ooh. I wonder.
Yeah, that's fine. Too slack to leave the air conditioning, Boise. Come down and watch.
Well, it's going to be arriving, surely. Yes, he is arriving. He's got enough weight to get round the short one. Going.
Go on.
Go. Very interesting night last night here in the karaoke competition.
Brian said that's what drove him home.
Well,
We always have a lot of entertainment
that
here.
that was another good thing that happened with the karaoke. Actually, some of them were pretty good. Some of them weren't much better than me.
Tend to find the more you drink, the better everyone sounds.
Yeah, well, they were sounding pretty good. Okay, we're still arriving down on the forehand, trying to clear that short bowl. A very hard shot to play on a fast green.
Yes, definitely.
Nearly got back, a foot too wide. Can't play it too quick because if got both those stripy bowls to disappear, there's not many left. It's 5 against 2 in that head. And Walsh is just trying to roll either bowl here. If he rolls the shortest one, he wants it onto the second shot, or just roll the third shot onto the jack of fraction, 3 or 4. He's trying to just roll that bowl.
Going to find that little gateway front there. Yep.
Also a hard shot on a fast green. And he got nearly to the boundary there. Nick is somewhat closer. Johnny Thane, somewhat closer, Nick. But
Oh, he's got that front one.
what does Junior say? Good old Collingwood for never. Tracy Wallace. Come on, Nick. Go.
Bulls. Cheering the Bulls on. Is that a 1?
Another one.
Another 1.
Another one. There was a racehorse called that. Another one. Because when the bloke that went and bought it at the sales wouldn't tell his wife. His two-year-old son said, "Dad bought another one." which then they're calling the horse another one. Yeah, that's getting off the track. Is that wide enough? It's quick enough.
Oh, lovely bowl there by Katie.
Pretty good starter. A little bit more grass, Mitch.
You can definitely see the challenge for them with how many bowls have been cutting across. Trying to get that just right.
the ladies has gone up, Robbie, since you've returned
Yes,
to 17
to North
on
Mackay.
10 ends. Seeing which take a bit more grass. Obviously, he's going to take a bit more grass.
Pat, update on the ladies' score for the gold medal is 17.6. Robbie's just updated it, and can't quite see the bronze medal match. But the bronze medal with the men's is 10.11.
Tansy have one more to go on that score to make 13.9.
13.9.
Diane Reid. Trying here. Better than trying.
Great bowl. Beautiful.
It's where Red Hill are getting a little bit away. Hello, now we have trouble. The Spice Girls turned up. Obviously, the people playing pairs are starting to arrive.
Yep.
Emma Spicer just wandered past the camera if you didn't see part of her. She didn't stop and wave or anything like that.
Too keen to go and watch.
Sent it in the right direction again. Morning, mate. So did SA to the double versus England and by last night in rugby. Ooh. I don't know the answer to that, Sean.
I think you're saying they did the double.
They did.
They did it.
Did the double. Robbie knows that one. He was up watching it. Okay. Round the back. Jimmy Johnson. Did she not ask for autograph, Jimmy?
There's Emma.
She has my autograph.
Great ball here.
I guess that's the reason Red Hill are in front. They draw more balls close to the kitty.
Tends to help.
It's the whole name of the game on a fast green.
Consistency is key.
You do get to save a lot of shots with your drives. But you can't save them all the time. If the opposition's outdrawing you, it normally will go that way. But there's time to turn it around. There's 8 ends after this one. Lob into the pack. Still only one. Hanging round. At that rate, they would have 2 second shots, at least, probably only 2, which will mean Nick will be searching for them.
Going for the ball.
No, that must have been an interesting trip that Georgie Pratt had to head to Emerald.
Yeah, and I was talking to the girls yesterday. They said they were too keen to turn off too early.
I don't know how many of them were awake, but they went an hour the wrong way at one stage. And then he got to a place where the petrol bowser was 100 years old and didn't switch off when it filled, and he put 4 more litres on the ground at $2.42 a litre. The story got better and better.
Yep.
The automatic turn-off didn't work on the Bowser because it was so old it didn't have an automatic turn-off. Wherever they'd found to get petrol, somewhere
Reflexes
the other side of
what
Whoop
they used to be.
somewhere the other side of Whoop Whoop.
Yep.
After driving for over an hour in the wrong direction, they found themselves running out of fuel. Anyway, they did win by 1. He said if they'd have lost by 1, it would have been the worst trip ever had.
Yeah, exactly.
And now they are 17-8. Missing a little bit with his attacking shots.
Yeah.
Which is normally very, very good at.
Still pretty to watch.
The way he gets them away.
Yeah.
Yes, he came to Bagara playing when he was 6.
Wow.
On one of our Wednesday nights, and he'd bowl the ball down and chase after everyone. And his father said Kelvin Kirko had been giving him some coaching, so I rang Kelvin immediately. He's got his own.
Oh. Not a happy camper with that one.
That's one stage they were 5 all.
Another one?
I won't say it's getting away on him, but that's gone 13-5.
Yep.
Great shot from the Townsville ladies. But well, both teams are playing basically the same length. I guess that obviously we're playing the same length because the same team's winning every one of them.
Stick with what's working.
When Broadbeach gets the mat, will be a prediction of a change of length.
Do you reckon they'll go short or T to T?
No, they'll go short, but I don't know whether it'll be mat up or mat back. May even be mat up. Because at the moment they need a change.
You right there, Robbie?
Pick this kitty up.
I think he's going around the back of it.
Lady was out having a good look at where her bowl went by going over a metre onto our rink.
Oh, that was just the shadow of the stick.
But that's after she came back 2 paces. They get inside it.
Still due for a shot.
Righto, Mitch, get it out there. Ooh. Nearly out there. Good shot.
That's good weight.
Couple of feet. Nearly a yard. starting to work now. Hayden, has he come round it or inside it, or if they hit it another 4 times, it'll be on the jack. I've knocked it in twice. Bradley's got a bit of a track, but he's just travelling. Just a fraction.
Yeah, a bit heavy.
Blue line and a half. That's 1.5 meters. They're 1 metre sideways and 1 metre long ways, those squares. Metre
pumpkin eater.
Got
to be happy with this one.
How far is it going?
0.5 metre.
You wouldn't argue with that bloke. Well, he carries that stick around.
Unlikely.
How far is this one turning? Oh, it's just dropping under. Could be... Could be shot. Probably not. Probably 2.
Yeah. I think the wing bowl's been it.
Still 2 shots to Red Hill. Burke and Wills. Oh, it came back.
Yep.
Came back to the back.
James Johnson thinks Broadbeach needs the bowling gods to smile upon them.
Well, there is bowling gods, you understand that.
Yep.
Jarryd needs a good one, even though they're not really close. Someone's got to draw one soon. This is another.
Coming down.
Very close, another.
The closest. Great bowl.
Very close, another. Well, changes. Ooh, unlucky. Wishka. Ready to catch this one?
Yeah. I'll be wicket, you be first slip, we'll be right. Got it coming.
I just got to catch the TV camera when it... Getting a bit frustrated.
Yeah.
Getting a bit frustrated. He's hitting all his drives 3/4 an hour ago when they were level.
Yes. Just lost that bit of momentum.
Him and Nick are just feeling a little bit of pressure by being down more often than not. I wonder where you think you sell aero bowls, Alan. Come on, JD. He's out there. It's another shot.
Yep.
It's another shot for sure.
Great bowl.
Ooh. Doodah. Well, we can say it's 3. And Nick has turned his back basically on that one.
Definitely. Not a happy keeper. Judy Pearce giving Nick a G up.
Get a move on. Yes, he's got to get a jack to change this length of end. It's the first thing they have to do. How they can win an end, which they may have to play, obviously, this. Coming now.
He's going to swing home or?
Coming now.
Got a tackle.
Righto, Nick. You've got to get a jack. How do you get it? You always have a bit of a rumble.
Yep.
A bit of a rake. And
It's going to run away. Depends on.
And as every good rake has 3, and now look around for 5. 4.
4. I'm liking it. Full handful.
They didn't measure.
Was that 5? Yep. Yep, full handful.
Don't say that full handful. I got caught with a full handful. Johnny Lang always called a full handful, but he had one finger missing.
Ah.
And he'd call a full handful, and he got me cold one day. I said, "Carl, it was only 4." He said, there it is, a full handful.
Well, he wasn't lying if he held up that many fingers.
I'm sure he got more than me with that call. He would have got hundreds of people with that call.
I like it.
That made the equation a little harder.
So get it to hold up, I suppose.
You need plenty of weight when driving because you don't want them to swing.
That's it.
A good weighted shot will go nearly straight on this speed, and
Oh, what a great start.
I'm afraid that Mitchell and Bradley are getting outplayed up front, and it's telling on the scoreboard. I suppose I shouldn't say I equate the game to rugby league very often, but if your forwards aren't playing, I guess Robbie will want me to equate it to rugby union.
Yep.
If the forwards aren't doing their work and losing, the halfback and the 5'8" don't get a chance to play razzle-dazzle that they like to do when their forwards are dominating. Exactly the same in rugby union. You need your forwards to be dominating.
So he leads the most important position. Although I like the idea of razzle-dazzle.
Well, that's when the skip can be pushing out the third shot when they hold 2 and push the third shot out for 6, and shots like that you can afford to play when you've got more bowls in the head and everything's working for you.
Yep.
You can dream up shots like that. That's what I call razzle-dazzle. Evelyn Newman, so the bowl will stay straight. Oh, so true.
That's the long and the short of it. And it's more fun.
That would only be a 2 for the clock. Okay. Okay.
What a great bowl.
Okay, that's the wand I wonder. He's talking about fingers. He's only got 2.
Ah.
I had a couple of beers with your old man late yesterday after the games were all over, Evan. Watched the Caulfield Cup with him, in fact. I've been calling him Wandai Wonder 2, actually.
Yeah.
Seeing as the Wandai Wonder's not here, he's watching bowls on the watching bowls on his live streams.
What's Jimmy saying? Driver from Caloundra always told me you only need ditch weight. Why drive so hard? Depends on how hard you want to hit the ditch, I suppose.
Well, sometimes you actually have to get down a narrow gap. They don't always sit line.
But the skill to get the speed to make it stay dead straight is
Well,
awesome
you don't
to
have
watch.
you don't have to be dead straight, but you don't want them turning 3 or 4 feet because
Then on this green they definitely would if you took the pace off.
having a bit of a look at this. They want to try and keep the mat, so they'll be playing some sort of conversion shot.
Better to have a lead foot with a drive than driving Miss Daisy.
Yeah, we don't bring up rugby league much around here except when we're talking to Toole and then we mention Manly.
Oh,
That quietens him down.
it's a hard word to even
We're up.
say.
We're
Manly
close.
man. Oh, yeah. You get everything except what he wanted.
Let's thinned the head down a bit.
My oath.
Thought she might have been signalling 5 then, but she just signalled with the hand palm in the air for a great shot in the ladies' game.
Yeah, Nuggie does that.
Fire 2. Those
I
bowls,
feel like something's going to come our way at some point.
those bowls that hit the ditch like that, my old man would say that I bet that gave the white ants in the ditch a headache, something like that, because
Have you ever seen a bowl split?
yes, or a bowl split one here, I think.
Yeah.
Seen kitty split into 4 bits and they were going to get the shot to the close, biggest bit of the kitty. Oh, well, Rolsey liked that one.
Well, that would have been too bad if you needed a measure. Umpires would have had fun with that one. Here we go.
Oh, we've got
That's
one
dead.
in the side ditch. Might be a turning point. Nick might have straightened his drive up, play it with a bit more confidence. And here we go, we throw it 6 foot from the best of drive would be handy. If you use less weight, you can benefit by using a little angle and have more control. Yes, you drive with whatever weight that you can play, your favourite weight. When you've got to convert ahead, you'd fall back on your
Just back
pet
yourself.
shots.
Yep, that's it.
You back your pet shots when you have to play them. Ooh. Townsville lady went through a very small aperture.
Yeah. Oh, it's unlucky. Great bowl.
Was a
Good
pretty
effort.
hard gap to hit that one. And the score now goes to 23, Robbie, on 14. So We've got a gap of 15
Yep.
and 13 in the two main games.
Yep.
Where the other two are up for grabs as basically all square. I think they've won the difference, both of them.
Yes.
As says so on the left-hand side.
Oh, I think there's 2 for the ladies. I think it's 13-15.
Okay. Whatever,
So it's
coming to the crunch because it's
Julie's.
15 ends gone in the bronze playoffs.
Yeah. Well,
16 ends in one of them, just updated.
just need Julia to scooch to the side a fraction. Got it? All over it, Robbie.
Manny Israel's turned up. He'll be lining up in the pairs tomorrow. Just snuck through the gate. I don't know how he unlocked it. Probably should have locked him out.
It's wide open.
It's wide open. Oh, that's the reason he got through.
One's tools here. That's just open slather for anyone.
Yeah, it's coming a bit, Mitch. Be closest. Whoops, maybe not now. It fell on its back. It's not closest anymore. Hayden has been on it pretty regularly this last half a dozen ends. Maybe more than half a dozen. Bradley's close. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, great ball.
He's in the area, trying to roll his old ball in. Just rolled a little to the side. Another good shot.
Yeah. 2 lovely bowls.
There's
That's what he's looking for.
They're looking to hold the mat, because while they hold the mat, they continue to dominate this game. He needs a bit of...
Oh, we got one out.
See, Manny's turned up and he's immediately gone over and stood behind Tool. Now, how's he going to learn anything about bowls standing behind Tool? Trying hard.
Yep, that's 2.
Look at that. That's where the saying come from. It's easy to add.
Yeah.
It's bloody hard to draw when you're 4 or 5 down. Jarryd just throws one down, 1 up, 2 up. Front 2, better job. Yes, much better job. Whoops. Rolls, he's played a bomb here.
Yep. Oh.
We'd say that rolled with it as much as a ball can roll with it. It's still within a foot. Hard to beat. Hard to beat on the draw. Probably has beat. No, he's not quite here. Won't look very good sitting there either, will it, Walshy?
No.
all those 3 short bowls are against him. And not sure how many of them count. I would think at least one of them counts, if not the whole 3 of those short bowls.
Who's this the one out on the wing over here?
It's a blue one, but I'm not sure which blue. Well, we'll find out soon. That's what they pay him big money for.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it drew away its second shot.
Still a good second shot.
Well, you can't draw it inside that bowl. You can't have gone any much closer to it and finished 2 foot jack high. So he's got to go 18 inches round it. Like nearly there.
Like this one. Oh, great reply.
Like exactly there.
Yep.
Like there's no problems with Nicky playing those shots. He plays them in his sleep. He's just been feeling a little bit of pressure. And it is a marvellous thing, pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess he's going to be trying to trail this kitty.
It's not far away. I didn't quite get down just quick enough for him.
Well,
great effort.
Hardest shot in the book on a fast green. Trailer kitty, 6 foot. Can Nick come round it again? Tried to come round it.
Not quite.
2.
2, they
Now
broke their drought.
Now we'll see where this mat goes.
Mm.
Up the green and short, I'd imagine. Up the green and short. Or that they're going to have a chat about it.
Yeah.
You can't take the mat that far, Mitchell. You'll be at the other end. You'll be at the other end if you go another 2 steps.
Nuggies just dropped another bomb in there. Just water. Yes, please.
Go on, Nick, make a decision.
This is a big all-in conference.
They're going to go back. They're going to go back and throw short. No, wrong again. They're going to play 3/4.
Thank you.
You could get a job as a drinks waiter. Whoops, you didn't even hear that.
Probably did.
People won't believe it, but Brian Marshall just delivered Carly a drink of water. Like, that's what you call being privileged. Okay, Mitch has started with a reasonable nut. 2.5, 3 foot behind.
Yep.
So it's sort of been one-way traffic in the ladies' game from 5-0 to Wendy.
Yeah,
The score's
definitely.
been 23-3 since then.
They've definitely run away with it, big time.
Well, that wasn't a very good idea to throw the jack there.
Yeah,
That
well.
didn't trick him much.
Great bowl.
The way he's been playing, he may not be tricked.
Mitch just getting a bit frustrated. North Mackay just picked up another shot.
17 ends in the bronze games. Square and won the difference.
It's a good match.
Oops. Bradley takes some more. See if Hayden puts one out there in the bush. Yep, he's grasped it reasonably.
Oh, I wish it was vodka, Jimmy.
It certainly, I can guarantee it's not vodka, because if it was, Brian Marshall would have had to buy it. So I would think it is definitely water, because Brian's shout. There we go, with another one across the head. One shot in the backward. It needs a friend, but there's more white ones around there. It seems to be going over and over a bit quickly. Not bad, but
Just behind.
cut out a little bit of malarkey with a move the kitty a little. And they're getting close to needing to score. There's 5 ends after this. Don't want to be chasing more than 10. Going to hit the kitty or the bowl? Both.
Lovely ball.
Wow. That's what he wanted.
Yep.
There's only one. I suppose the bowl that's behind by 2.5 feet in the swim somewhere. Might be third shot. Rollsy's just disappearing.
Yeah. It's a good effort.
Oops, he's not real wide. Could play the blue ball out. Could play it up.
Ooh.
Nearly played it up.
Yep.
Righto, Rolsy, you got to correct a bit. It's not a bad shot to arrive down there. 2 bowls and a jack. Played it much better.
Yep. Better paddock.
Oh my God.
Got it. Great bowl.
Well, as they say, Nick, don't be short.
Correct. Positive play. Having a real debate on driving.
Playing on 17 seconds plus.
Mel's asking if you can.
Here we go, you got them both. Got them both.
Oh, wow.
For some number of shots. We're not too sure.
That's why we like the drives, when you see that.
Jim, remember the ladies president? Yeah, we're not allowed to comment on those sort of comments. I've never seen anybody drink that much water in the morning game. I'm not sure that she saw the end of the afternoon game, but... Good bowl in the ladies' rink too.
Yep.
Well, Walsh, he's got to draw a shot. He's got some grass, but don't know that it's enough.
How's his weight?
It's enough for a shot.
Yep.
No.
I think so. Yep. He's getting high fives.
No, that was a medium 5.
Medium 5.
Well, Nick, we've got to play the sit that bowl and stay. Hardest shot around, so you might play weight. He's playing weight, and he's playing too wide.
Yeah.
This will make, well, we think it's shot. If it's shot, it's 19-7, a bowl to come. We would think that he would like to finish wide of the head.
Stay well away.
You wouldn't want to be crossing the line.
John, the Broadbeach boys are playing against Red Hill.
Great shot here.
Wow. 2 great bowls.
Wasn't a surprise he drew that, because the first one was only a bit over a foot away.
First one was beautiful.
Well, the first one, we're not sure how many down he was. He could have been multiples.
You're welcome, John.
There's a lot of finger measuring going on in the Pyalba Toowoomba game.
Bit of chook scratching.
Yes. Nobody's saying too much. They're just
No.
staring at the bowls,
kitty just
thinking
right.
they're going to move.
Must be just tucked in between those 2 white ones.
Righto, here we go again.
Long. Gone long again.
It must have been 3 last end. They've gone 20. Oh no, they've fixed it. Oh, no, it's 2. It looks like a 1. That 0's hard to read on the main board. So the main score is 13, the difference 20-7 with 5 ends to go. Well, that's the furthest he's been away for a few ends.
Yeah. Big adjustment after the short end.
Mitch is coming. How far?
Oh, great bowls, Nuggy. Just drew 2 bombs. That's a bit quick.
We're going to find the ditch. It's either backward or benchward.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Right on the edge.
Well, Bradley's trying with this one. Is he here? Surely. Whoops. Away he goes. No, it's miles on. One to the local Mackay side in the ladies to say the 16 ends done.
Good correction.
It's going to get back. How far behind is it? Not quite back. Got not much different than Jack Eye. We'll probably expect Hayden to draw another one. His form's been pretty good. And he's got this one out.
Handy spot back there.
Here we go. Playing rumble weight to rumble that shot pole.
Well, he's certainly changed it up.
We'd say that the white ball shot maybe only one. Rolls is around that. He's close. At least we won't worry about which one's shot now.
Nope.
And it's only one. They could lose 4 ones. To be 9 in front playing the last end. That'd be a plan. Ooh. Rosie was going to call arrive down that gully to the white bowl. And it narrowed the angles down a bit with that one being pushed across in the eye. 2 second shots. He would have to play it a fair bit quicker than what Greg Rolls was asking him for.
Yeah. Oh.
Signalled a bit of white flag there. Bit of a call of white flag and wave their rag in the air.
That might be more of the bowls gods interfering.
We've got a little bit of advertising sign in the road. There it is.
There it is.
Somewhere.
It's a bit quicker.
Somewhere.
So going for a swim.
In the
Cool.
ditch. That's the biggest, smallest whiting I've ever seen. Saying it was that far off the jack. It's about 7 or 8 inches.
I think they've done their best to break the momentum, but it's just not swinging their way.
Oh, well, Walsh did play that one off the sideboard. He had a little bit of help. I think we won't be playing the last end of the gold in the ladies and the gold in the men's, unless something really changes. And if you just have a look where that jack is and the mat is, they've played 80% of their ends to the tee and drawn somewhere near them like this.
Yep, definitely. Beautiful.
It doesn't go back to the 90s, does it? I won't go
No.
looking for my name.
There we go.
That's a high five. That's a high five, Mitch. Nearly jagged that one.
Yep, nearly.
They wouldn't have taken it. They'd have gone and set it up again. Two ends to go and Tansy is 4 in front.
Yeah, they've had a cracker of a game. They're neck and neck for nearly the whole thing.
Amy Bellett's drawn the shot. The second last end. See what rolls he can do here. Somewhere near the grass. Had to sit the white ball.
It's a bit quick.
How quick?
Ooh, exactly as quick as he needed to be.
How quick? It wasn't real quick. I think he liked it too. That smiling assassin face came out. And Townsville attacking here, but turning.
Yes.
Right, this is in the area. What can it do? Got rid of everything but the two closest bowls.
Great bowls.
Two accidents in a row. They mightn't be accidents then. Oh, he's playing this with half weight and away it goes.
Yep, gone.
Getting close to the end of this game.
Hmm.
Getting close to the end over on the other game too. Julia Brownie has two bowls to get the shot, or she'll be 5 behind at least playing the last end. Jarryd draws another shot and pushes Amy's bowl up to be a toucher. Well, it's not a toucher, it's touching.
Tickling the kitty.
So Julia's got to play something out of the box here. 4 behind, second last end.
She did some big turnaround bowls in the first game this morning.
There's a breeze, and there's a good shot.
Great. Oh.
Well, the camera's in danger, I reckon, this time.
Yeah.
Sure, you've got to be banging that, Nick. No, we'll just play swing. It's just like throwing them down and hoping.
It's just going to hang out wide.
Not a shot to play on the fast green. Julia's at the head having a look. Possibly do or die. She'd be at least six behind if she doesn't do something spectacular. And have a look at the first two bowls in the ladies' final.
Utter perfection.
Don't think they'll be losing. Don't think they'll be losing a big number. Looking at those two bowls within 6 inches, one of each. I bet you Callum wants to run out there and tell Julie what to play. Well, Nick, hit it over the bank. It's your only place to hit it in. It's much better weight. Needs a little half bowl. There it is. There it is.
There it is. Now, did he kill it or did it stay in?
No, it went out.
Went out? No, I think it's in. Oh, yep, there it is.
Hello, they're coming to my plan now.
Yep.
Can it be too late? I was trying to tell them to play that an hour ago. Get them out and score a shot and put them out in the middle of the green. $13 in 3. 4 and over won't be enough. Okay, cut it back to 1. 5 the difference on the last end.
That's a great start.
Shot, Mitchell. Just the way the other blokes have been drawing with confidence and no pressure,
Yes.
you would think that they're probably going to outdraw that. Try to outdraw it.
Yeah.
Said put 6 inside that. Great shot in the ladies' game. Back knocker. No wonder they're in front.
Yep.
Here's
Beautiful.
another try.
Beautiful ball from Rochelle.
Going to be behind. You don't expect too much more than that out of your lead. 1 foot, 2 foot.
I'd say they'll probably agree with you, James.
Angela Wren. Go Team Vogler and the Bushies. Not sure what's going on at the head there. We have Nick Gosley running at it. We know that part.
Beverly's saying, come on, Tansy.
And he's taken 1 out. And Nick's run out of artillery, I think, by the look of it. Which is going to put them 5 or 6 in front. Oh no, Nick's got 1 to play. Requires to hit the white ball. It's halfway down and it didn't connect. So the bronze games are on their last end.
Yep.
5 the differences. I think it was only 1, but I didn't see the signal yet for the bronze men. Well, you can nearly start to say who you think's going to win now. You can put some bets on.
Yep.
Remember the year that...
You got 5 out of 7 yesterday.
Remember the year that somebody wrote the checks out with 10 minutes to go and had to scrub them out. We don't do checks anymore after that. We send out a little piece of paper with your bank details on and we deposit it in it. So somebody doesn't really say they're going to win and write out the checks. It didn't work out very good that year. like you could nearly write this check out for Red Hill at the moment because Nick's got to get more than 4 every end. Get ready for it? Ready to catch it?
Ready.
Well, if he cuts it onto that tricoloured bowl, it's coming this way. I'll just get up.
Stretch the legs. Ooh. Well, there you go. You got all prepped and ready for no reason.
Well, he hit the bowl, not the jack. But that's only file 1.
Yeah.
We have 2 to come out of Nick. Obviously, if they're going to go 14 behind with 2 ends to play, there will be little reason for them playing. Something happened.
It's a great hit. Unfortunately, not the result they wanted.
I was thinking that dead was better, but
I think that's what he'll go for next.
this plan of the jack being up on the 6-foot line is just extinguished. You've got to put the mat on the 6-foot line and throw it in the middle of the green, so you've got a chance of killing it. Because
great bowl. Wow.
Don't suppose he's going to be short.
Oh.
Pressure's a wonderful thing. Chance to make 3 to go 16 in front with 2 ends to play. You get a wick off her. You could get a wick off her, Rolls. Look at that, just made the 16, did he? No.
Oh, not quite.
23-8. 2 ends to go.
Oh, I think they're calling it. Yep.
Strangely enough, they're calling it.
Yep. Very happy Red Hill team.
They all played well, but you'd give it to the lead and second who were superior.
Yep, definitely. Just on song the whole game.
I'm not going to say that Walshy and Rollsy didn't play excellent as well. But they were in a position that they could play excellent without pressure on them.
Exactly.
The ladies' game is but finished.
Yep, all but.
I think the ladies got 1 last end. Both the other games are basically on the last end.
Oh, great bowl by Michelle.
Great bowl by the third of the North Mackay's team.
Yep.
And I didn't know what her name was, but I do know now. I think Pyalba will be looking to kill this end. So I'm pretty sure they're 5 behind, playing the last.
The ladies' bronze medal, they're shaking hands, all done and dusted.
Here comes Nick Gosley to kill the end to save the game.
Oh,
That game's over. That game's over.
yep.
And this game is over, but they haven't come off the green
Yeah.
yet. With the score at 26-8, I don't think they've updated the last end. No, they haven't updated the last end. How much time did we have? Oh, it's no time in the final. Silly me. I was thinking they were over a bit earlier than... Well, obviously they didn't play the last end. I told some of the players they'd be able to get a roll at 4 o'clock, so at 10 to 4, it's not such a bad guess.
Oh. Good guesstimate.
I'm sure my other 2 cohorts in the match committee have everything prepared for the presentation, and I'll just have to stand around and look pretty.
Part of the plan.
It's a pretty hard job for me, but I'll tell you, looking pretty, but
You need to go to the powder room first.
no, plastic surgeon. She's much better player than Georgie Pratt. Lucky George doesn't take her on. Lucky
No,
he's
number 1 supporter he is.
lucky he's the driver when they go to Emerald, not a player. He wouldn't have got in the team.
Lucky's been a phenomenal skip for a long time in Mackay. She's a brilliant player, and she doesn't even have full vision either. She had twin girls, and then she got an infection in her eye, and so she doesn't have 100% sight like most people.
Okay. Well, I've known Georgie for... He's playing lead for Graham Cook when we first started playing against him. Maybe even... She's not far away again.
No, she's pretty deadly.
I think we can go and field that one. Started off too wide.
Just too big. Surely they're calling it. Oh, they just picked up a 4. Yep. Done and dusted. Well done.
31-8 final score there. They on 19 ends. You're going to do the you're going to do the sponsors.
Oh, am I?
Yes. You've been on all day. You've done them a heap of times already.
Not even. Just getting it all prepped and ready for you.
They didn't do the last score on the Pyalba game, but they were trying to kill the head. I would think the score's about 2013.
To the bushies.
The Bushies.
Some phenomenal play, brilliant games, all well-deserved winners.
Very clinical game, the men's. And the ladies, they led 5-0. Got
Yep.
beaten 31-8. I mean to say that was one-way traffic.
Yeah,
They were just outplayed in all departments.
there'll be a lot of happy locals, that's for sure. So, time to thank the sponsors.
That's it, your job.
Be here without. So, Bowls Queensland, thank you very much to Mackay Regional Council, Hands Light, Key Solutions Group, Bioscapes, the Queensland Government, and of course South Suburban's Bowls Club. And from Bowls Queensland, as always, Mullins, the Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and Bioscapes. Thank you very much for your patronage.
I'd like a special thanks to South Suburban, $5 schooners of gold.
Yep. Kept you
Their
hydrated
promotion.
all day.
Their promotion. I haven't had a drink yet, but it won't take very long after presentation. Anyway, it's been fantastic doing this little bit of commentary with you. And I guess we'll make Brian do some work tomorrow.
Yep. It's been an absolute
Look at
pleasure.
him. I think he went home for a sleep.
So we've got the BGCT merchandise available on location or website. So that's www.gctbowls.org.au. With all the goods and chattels coming up to Christmas, there's perfect stocking fillers there. Anything for... And there's some here for people to purchase on site, but they do a bit of everything. Water bottles, stubby holders, coasters, all sorts of logos. Cater to anyone's taste. Definitely good for Christmas coming up.
I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, brilliant. All sorts of
They'll
printing.
need a bigger truck.
Yeah, they will. That's a merchandise truck.
Okay, I think that's it for me. I'll
Yep.
have to go and check out what's happening with the presentation and start eating my lunch shortly. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye now. We're on at 8:30 in the morning. Definitely on at 8:30 in the morning. 8:15 trial ends.
And
And
it
we'll
begins
have
pairs.
the cream of the cream, champion of champions pairs kicking off.
Being plenty more excellent bowls to be played and great competition.
We have great greens, so we can see some great bowls. Thank you. I'm on my way.
Thank you, everyone.
Hey, do you remember that place we always talked about? You know, the place where kangaroos play down on the sand? And the forests are so ancient that they start to grow houses of their own? Remember you said you wanted to drive all the way down to the edge where the desert meets the sea?
And you said you wanted to see the stars shine brighter in the skies than ever before, and that when you looked out towards the horizon, all you wanted to see was blue.
I think we just found it.